Hi, Nancy. Gosh, I'm so sorry. And I'm so sorry I'm late posting too, but I'm so sorry about the break. But okay, let's go. So the biggest thing that goes on, so working with a broken bone and casting, especially during infant development, all medical devices, all of them, negate rotation. I don't care if you had open heart surgery, you have a broken bone, whatever. They don't want the torque. That's what they're avoiding. They're avoiding it because they don't want the break to continue, whether it's in your sternum, whether it's in the leg, whatever. They're immobilizing it so it heals, so it doesn't have any kind of torque, because abnormal torques tear and good torques promote. But to them, most medical establishment is all torque is bad. And I get it, because we don't understand what torque and rotation is. We don't even understand what the difference is. So when you're working with that, so first of all, we have to cast. I'm not saying don't cast and so forth, but what you need to realize is, and you can see it, that cast is making her, that external placement of a device on her system, and I'll try and stand up here, is getting this roundness. So crawling should be where the vertebrae crosses midline, right? Here, I'll do it with my, not only do you get a belly shot, but so the crawling should look like this within the vertebrae. What the cast is doing is this. Right? So that cast is changing the structure of all her movements. Visual, this, that, and the other. Now, this is where children, again, where I talk to you about it all the time. If it is difficult or it hurts them, they will deviate. They will avoid it. They won't do it. Right? It's different than us that, again, like, it's funny. I'll tell the whole story. But I fell last night at the gym. I fell off a busa. Now, I wish it was recorded, because I rolled out and I rolled back on. And again, you're talking about falls, so it wasn't the same. You were there to protect your child. I wasn't protecting the kettlebell. So when you're working with that and so forth, so you're going to go back to like almost like the breathing course to just, sit there and work on that. And then you want to get into, like, I'm not going to tell you to get the SPML course, because that has a lot of footwork, working with the rubber bands. And guys, I wish I could give you all my videos just up front. It just doesn't work that way. So, but I do a really clever rubber band work with the toes and to work around that. Now, if you can take the cast off for a couple hours, like going into the bath or that kind of thing, then by all means, you know what I mean? Just, I'm telling you, this is why I got the touch. You know what I mean? I've worked on kids literally with no skull. You know what I mean? Not literally, no skull. You just have to, you adapt, you learn, and you pass it on. So what you're working with, I'm telling you, micro movements, just as they say in Star Wars, trust in the Force. Just listen to me. And especially too, if she's sleeping and so forth, don't try and alter play. She's a toddler. She's going after her siblings. Just let her enjoy, that she's not traumatized by all this, not as much as you probably are. And this too shall pass, but we really, as soon as that cast sucker is off, pubic bone, and we got to get that vertebrae coming back, because we don't want that alter of movement to become so external with her movements versus the internal movements. We are built for internal movements, not for external movements. And so that's what's going on there. Stay the course, get her better, and go from there. But you need just to work on it, but micro movements, and you'll be fine. Thanks.